We are Cindy and Eddie.
And this is Squeeze a Day. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another video.
Today we are still in Valladolid, but we want to go and visit the beaches up north of here, which are called
the Las Coloradas. It's an area with pink water, and it looks gorgeous in the pictures, and we can't wait to see it in person. And we're taking you along with us.
It's going to take 2 hours to get there.
And 2 taxis. We are headed into the center of town, and that's what it looks like for us today.
The taxi takes about an hour. Basically, it's a colectivo, but it was a taxi. There was only 4 people in it. We get out here and we talk to the gentleman to find out exactly where we're going to next. He says right next to the Audio is a colectivo that'll take us the rest of the way. Tisman actually looks like a really cute spot. We weren't planning on staying here for any length of time, but maybe next time.
We wanted to make this trip but do it the least expensive way. Also, there is no airport at Las Coloradas, so you have to drive in, whether that's in a rental car, on an ADO bus, or with a taxi. Whatever route you feel is safer for you, taking into account your own personal finances. It's your trip, so do what's best for you.
Do you remember when you first arrived at a new destination and had that glazed, I have no idea what I'm doing look? That's why we do this, to help you get to where you're going and know what you're doing. We're on the bus. Now it's time to get on the road.
The second portion of this trip took just over an hour, stopping at Rio Lagartos along the way. Soon enough, we were back on the road and headed east again towards the Las Coloradas. We were almost there. We were catching glimpses of the beach from our bus, and the ocean water looked spectacular. We were getting excited to see the Las Coloradas.
The bus ride was pretty quick. They told us on the bus to be back for the 3:15 return. We were bombarded by a bunch of people trying to do their job, sell us tours and all this other stuff, but we really just want to go see the beach. So that's what we're doing right now. We walked directly from the bus, which you can see right there, to here, which you can see right there. Very easy.
As you can see, the water here is absolutely gorgeous and we were really enjoying our view. However, this isn't the main thing we really wanted to show you, so we're going to continue walking, and this sleepy little town is a perfect place to do that.
Yes, there's traffic, but barely. They do have a couple convenience stores if you need to stop and pick something up. We're just kind of walking around getting the lay of the land a little bit. It looks like everybody is coming in, turning here to go this way, and I think that's what we're looking for. When you get to that sign, what you're going to want to do is follow these guys into this parking area.
Feel free to pick up some of the information that's available or get yourself a tour guide, but you want to keep on going down the road just a little bit further. Even though it looks like you can start taking your pictures here, you don't want to get in trouble like we did.
Come in this way. This is the entrance. They have parking available over here, and then continue on up to here. You pay to get in across to the pink water. Asking around, it took us a couple minutes to figure it out. It cost $15 per person.
300
pesos
per person.
To get into the park. The park is going to give you access just to the pink lake. If you want to pay $3.30, you get a bilingual tour guide that will help you understand a little bit about what's going on. Once you pay, it's going to give you access to this area over here, and then that'll give you access to the pink water, which goes over that way. People come out here specifically to look at this water because it is pink. We had no idea that this would cost this much to do any of the stuff here. There's nothing online about it, definitely not on Google. And all the other stuff that we've seen doesn't say anything about tourism or how much it's going to cost. So we were definitely not prepared for us paying 600 pesos to be able to go and look at some pink water. Also, I do want to point out that the water's kind of gross. It's not really up to its maximum height right now.
And it's not swimmable water. They don't allow anyone to go in there and swim, so don't expect that. But you can go back over to the beach, which was gorgeous.
Not only did we head back to the beach to spend some time there and enjoy that, but then we found this cute restaurant right on the corner where you can get a quality lunch at a reasonable price.
These little things are almost like cups. They're not crispy tortillas, which makes them a little difficult to manage.
We are absolutely loving the food here. The sabutes were phenomenally delicious, absolutely.
Those were so unbelievably delicious, we had to order something else off the menu.
Papazules are a Mayan dish of corn tortilla filled and garnished with hard-boiled egg.
It's really good. The papazules were, so they're made out of eggs. The interior with the corn tortilla.
It's rolled up with a verde sauce, green sauce, and a red sauce on top. So good. It's like having egg sandwich.
Yeah, it's like an egg sandwich, except for instead of mayonnaise, it's the
sauces.
Delicious sauces. So the sauces are amazing. They go really well with it. When you come to visit this area, stop here. Food is good. When you come into town, you can see that water tower. You can actually see it from a distance. What you're going to want to look for is that sign or this corner. And the reason is because if you turn right here and go through that gate,
That's where we got the food that was so delicious and worth a stop in. And they're amazingly friendly.
before we actually return, we're going to talk about how much this trip has cost us so far. The first leg was to take a colectivo from
Valladolid
to
Spain.
that cost us
50 pesos each.
It was a colectivo. It's pretty fast and very comfortable.
$5 altogether.
The second half of the leg, we were told where the bus to get to Las Coloradas was. We went there and it was 70 pesos per person to get on the bus.
Our total round trip from Valladolid to Las Coloradas was a total of 480 pesos, or the equivalent of $24 US.
It's 5:46. We are finally in the taxi. We're actually taking a taxi this time to get to Valladolid. It is 6:35 and we are back in Valladolid.
If you've made it this far, thank you so much. We really appreciate each and every one of you.
And stay tuned. We've got more videos of us in Mexico and traveling around the world. And then we have the, what was it?
Papa
Papajules? Papajules? That's okay. Papazules?
Papazule, gracias.
Gracias. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so that you can continue to follow along with us as we continue on this adventure.
And as always, squeeze the day and be well.